Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Summer. So in this video I want to talk about the Jusitin thing about you know, what's been going on and all of that. Sometimes honestly I don't want to talk about this couple story or whatever, but sometimes what makes me want to talk about it, like I say, what makes me want to make a video is if I feel like there's something I have to share. There's a message in it for us, there is a lesson there, or there is a truth that I feel like I want to bring out of the story. I like to share it because there are people that will watch it and be like, oh yeah, not true, I didn't even thought, you know, I never even thought about it like that, or you know, stuff like that. Now in this video I want to speak about why Jusitin deserved, he absolutely deserved the restraining order. Absolutely deserves it. It's my opinion I'm about to share. You are free to leave your opinion in the comment section. I'm going to say this. I know some of you are die-hard fan of Jusitin. Some of you are die-hard fan of Korra. I'm not a fan of any of them. When I say I'm not a fan, it's like, you know, that kind of fan thing where people just be like, I just, you know, no. I'm watching them as a couple or as a story out there. I've not immersed myself in it. As I don't even have the right words. Like, I've not gone that far. Let me put it like that. I'm just looking at them as a story that's out there. So recently, the guy, his restraining order seems to be over and he got the children. For anyone that does not know, there's the Nigerian girl that's married to this American guy and whatever. They broke up and it's all public and all of that. So that's what the story is about. Anyway, so why I say he deserves that restraining order. Now, I made the video when they had their problems in which I said that no father or mother should prevent the other one from seeing their children. When the marriage break up, it broke up between the husband and the wife. It's not between the father and their children or the mother and their children. No. Okay, it is that I always say it's like a triangle. The child, the father, the mother. So those ones cut off, their link cut off, the marriage breaks up. It doesn't mean that this link has to cut off. This link is still intact. This link is intact. So this child have their own lives to live, and their parents breaking up shouldn't affect their own link with their father and their own link with their mother. Both parents have the equal right. Or else the father is dangerous or mother is dangerous, there is something that has to do with the welfare of the children that makes it not right for one parent to have, for a parent to be around the children. That's a different story. Now, coming to why I would say that restraining order, he deserved it. 110% deserved it. From the way I've understood this story, because whether you like it or not, this story is always there on social media. Whether you want to even know or not, you will know by force, because it's always here and there and there. You go on Facebook, it's popping up, it's popping up, it's popping up, and it's always you know, everywhere. So like somebody made a comment and said that everything I've known about this couple is not from my own free will, something like that. It's like it's been thrown, information is being thrown everywhere. Now going to this story, you know the story of how this guy, I made a video, sorry, when I made that video which was saying that she should let him have the children sometime, and in that video I actually said the little one is too small, but like eventually, you know, she can drop, I was even saying she can drop them off in the morning, pick them up in the evening. Do you know, I say if it's me, the baby was so little, maybe a week old at that time, and I was like, if it's me, I will pump gallons of breast milk and give him, drop the children, 5 hours, 4 hours, whatever. Go and rest, go and have a nap, go have a coffee with your friend, go and relax. So I see some women sometimes carry children on their head and say, want to prove and say, I'm a strong woman. In the process, you brought these children to this life together. Let him raise, let you raise, so that you can rest sometimes, he can rest sometimes. I made that video, and then I think 2 days later, I saw a video where the father had the children. I was like, oh, that's good. You know, I was like, oh yeah, that's good. At least she can rest, get a break, and then the children can bond with their father too, and all of that. But I didn't realize that he had them for a few days. I didn't, because I'm not that constant, you know, watching that. I'm not that constant. I'm not really following that story that much. So I was surprised when she now came out and said that he took them and kept them for 4 days. It took her taking it, reporting him for her to get those children back. And then this guy, there was a video that they recorded him secretly. A lot of you may have seen that video. And he was saying that. He said it. That was when I decided he deserved the restraining order. And he said, yes, when the divorce is finalized, whatever parents has the children at the time of the divorce, right? I'm not a fan of Korra, so this is not taking sides, okay? And I think I'm going to make 1 or 2 more videos to address some aspect about Korra and the sister getting involved and all of that. But let me address, what's it called now? This man in this one, right? Now, he said yes, yeah, because anyone that has the children, this is what a grown-ass man is saying, right? So basically, he was explaining why he took the children for 4 days. He, according to her, she said he came, you know, to take them for the day or something like that. He never brought them back. right? He now said in that video, he said, yeah, I said because when the court divorce is finalized, whatever parent has the children at that time will have the custody. And they said, oh, so that's why you took the children. And he said, yes. And I said, whoa. So his mind from that statement means he took these children away from their mother for 4 days because until the police got involved, and that was why he got a restraining order, because he wants to win the custody of the children. And I saw a man that was selfish. I saw a man that was immature, because even his strategy, we go to say a grown man will say, "Me, I not tell them that will be my strategy." He even spoke it out, right? And then at the same time, I saw a man that didn't put his children first. He put his nastiness, he put his, his vindictiveness, everything above his children. And that was one, personally, I was like, nah, this guy, I cancelled him. I'm being honest, I cancelled him. Do you know why? If not for anything, for that little baby that was only a few weeks old, that was being fully breastfed, you took a breastfeeding child. I grew up in a community of everybody own chicken and goats and all of those things. A hen that just hatched her eggs, they don't even move that hen away from her little babies. Ordinary animal. A goat that just had a baby, they don't separate the goat from her babies. Ordinary animals. And then you separated a child, a newborn baby that is being breastfed from her mother. At that point, he was not thinking about the best interest of that child. He was thinking about all he wanted to do was just be vindictive, not caring who gets affected. He didn't care about that little baby at that point. Forget matter. I'm not a fan of Korra. I've made videos, I've said it. You see this showing of Yash, whatever, I'm not a fan of it. And you see, I think that's what helps me to be able to just say the truth as it is. Because some people have become fans where even the person that they are a fan of, even the person do something bad, they don't go tell her. That's wrong. Let me say this, for all of you that watch me, my subscribers, my lovers, whatever, I use God beguna. Any day I do something that is not right, please tell me. I'm not believing that kind of love that you will see me doing something bad, you will not tell me. That's wrong. I use God beguna. Any day you say, some madam are not correct, write me message and say, somebody for no do like that, please. That is what I call love. You cannot love me and see me doing something wrong and you keep quiet. That's what's going on. So people love Korra. No matter what Korra does, they will never say anything about it because you love her. That is not love. Some people will say, they love Justin. Whatever Justin does, they will not say it. That is wrong. That is not love. Tell people the truth all the time. I use God beguna. No matter how much you love me, that is even the more reason why you should tell me, some of that thing we talk, correct, or how, tell me. Please, that's what I call love. That thing that guy did, if it's me that I'm a judge, I'm telling you the truth. I'm being honest. If I'm a judge, if it's left to me, that thing he did is enough for him not to have them even overnight. Anytime soon. He can see them in the daytime, pick them up, spend hours of the day with them. Even if it means pick them, like say 8 in the morning, drop them 6 in the evening, whatever way works, you do it. But not overnight. That shows he does not have the best interest of the children at heart. I've made videos here and I shared my own story about growing up in my parents were having problems and all of that. They went their separate ways. Well, thank God after 10 years they came back together. But at that point we've already grown and moved on. I always emphasize I grew up in a broken home, right? But they later came back together. But by the time they go back together, we're already all grown and gone. So I grew up when the home was broken. If that makes sense. Now, even at that, in my culture, my father's family practice, let me put it like that because I cannot speak for all Igbo land. Let me speak about my own household, right? A woman is married as, basically, you're coming here to come and have his baby. You're coming here to come and, everything is his. You understand? If the marriage is over, the children belong to their father, right? Now, when I'm even as tough as it was in my father's marriage with my mother, when they broke up, the small ones were the ones. We had 2 small ones we had then. They went with my mother. It was when they were older that they came. Are you listening? Another of my uncles, my father's younger brother, that he married a woman. They lasted a very 1 year or something, I don't know. Very, very young marriage, they broke up. The woman had a baby. She was allowed to go with that baby. You know why? Because the baby was breastfeeding. Until the baby had finished breastfeeding, baby was 1 year old before they went and brought the baby home. And they brought this baby to our home. This baby, my mother raised her. This girl grew up not even knowing that my mother was not her mother. It was when she was much older. And then some of my siblings were living in the village. When she go to school, she was in secondary school. The other children were the ones talking about her and mentioning that, you know, that my mother is not my mother. She didn't believe it. She came home to my mother and said, is it true that you're not my mother? That was how much she was part of our lives. My mother raised her. I'm just speaking about, even as tough as my father's family was, they didn't take away a breastfeeding child from her mother. Jusitin did it. He didn't do it for the love of his child. He didn't do it. He did it for his ego, for his bitterness, his vindictiveness, anything at all he would do. When a parent begins to focus on his hatred or her hatred for their spouse or ex-spouse more than the love of their children, they are the most, like, when they begin to do that, I have no respect for that kind of a parent. Because in everything, the best interest of your child should be the first thing on your mind. He has shown that it was not. Now he has the children. He had the children. That first day he had them, he had already vlogged them. I mean, live streamed them twice. And I'm asking, did this man really want his children because he wanted to be with his children? Or is it for social media? You get my point? Is it for social media? What are his motives? I'm not saying he doesn't love his children, but sometimes the love for the drama, for the vindictiveness, for, you know, whatever, or social media interest, or now they are, you know, maybe making money on social media, whatever, has overshadowed everything else. That's what I'm seeing from here. Going back to, you know, people are saying, oh, they feel sorry for him, whatever. No, feel sorry for that little baby. Because even now I'm looking at this, I don't even know how many days it's going to keep them. Because I do not believe that a newborn baby, about 2 months old, should be with her father without her mother. She's too young for that. She's being breastfed. That's how I feel about it. That baby, the new baby, 2-month-old baby, is too young to be away from her mother for even a day. The mama is still alive. When the mother is still alive. There are some women that went to have a baby in the hospital and died in the hospital. The mother of this baby is alive, and this newborn baby gets to spend a night without her mother. I'm not in support of that. Personally, I'm not. I don't know, because I'm saying I don't know. I saw a video where he was filming with the children, and I'm hoping that he's not keeping that baby. The bigger one, fine. I don't know how old that one is, 2-3 year old. That's fine, you know. But the breastfeeding child shouldn't be away from her mother overnight. Shouldn't be. For what reason, though? I don't understand the justification. I'm going to say this. I may say it in another video, but you see, the racist comment towards Jusitin, I'm not in favor of that. A lot of the bashing, I'm not in favor of it. There are some things that are core, important things to focus on. I hate racism. It doesn't matter who is doing it. Black people can be racist, white people can be racist. We should not support it when a fellow black person does it. Racism is wrong, period. I don't care who. It's wrong. So that's unnecessary. But the area I want to speak on is this. I see a man that is more concerned about his ego, his vindictiveness, whatever he would do to hurt his ex, whatever drama he can cook up on social media, whatever, anything, that I see a man that is putting a priority on that over the priority of the love he should be having for his children. That baby is too young. That baby shouldn't spend a night without her mother. I'm struggling through these sentences because I'm not going to lie. I feel hurt by it. It's not my baby. I feel things. You know, some people say, oh, someone, you're very passionate. Why are you taking this personal? Why are you... If I don't take stories personal, I may not be... A lot of time it comes across. Well, that's why we see me. If I make a video, I cry. You know, you can see me. I express myself. I can get emotional. Or if I laugh passionately. It's me. You understand? And you'll be like, oh, but you're not a member of a family. When you see me address a topic passionately, it is simply because that passionately is even why I saw the reason to discuss it in the first place. And I'm someone that I typically, you know, some people have seen me, you know, get emotional here. You've seen me laugh. When I laugh, it's 110%. When I get emotional, it's the same thing. Everything, this is who I am. This baby is not my baby, but I'm heartbroken to think that this baby is going to spend the night without her mother. I say it again, for any of you that watch my videos, you know I'm not a fan of Korra. You know, I'm not, you know what I mean? Because I'm not a fan of Korra. Like, I've always said it, my biggest thing is see all this naked dancing. I feel like it's not, she's a beautiful dancer. I'm going to say it, but I feel like she doesn't need to show any part of her body to dance well. You know, it's unnecessary. So don't see it like, hey, this is one of Korra's fans coming to attack Jusitin. This is not, If you see some of my videos, you will say, this is not it. This is me speaking. I'm a mother. Because it's not good for my children, I cannot sit back and say, oh yeah, it's okay, it's not my child now, whatever. I felt bad. Oh, I'm getting emotional already. You see? You know, I feel it's upsetting to imagine that that baby a 2-month-old baby is going to be spending a night without a mother. 2-month-old baby that is breastfeeding. So there's nothing else to take from this video. Take this from this video. I do not believe that right now that Jusitin is acting with the best interest of his children at heart. No. He has his own personal selfish interest. Well, I think he wants to grow his platform. He wants to make money with his children. That's what I think. Because if he's prioritizing the need of his children, he would not take away that newborn baby from her mother. No matter what. He can take her for a day but bring her back. Take her for a few hours but bring her back. But not spend overnight with that child. That is not the best interest of that child. That's how I feel about it. So I say it again. When he got the restraining order, he deserved it. Because he didn't act in the best interest of that child. Taking a newborn baby that is breastfeeding, 2-week or whatever, 3-week-old baby from the mother and took the child away for 4 days. Who does that? He deserved it. And right now, I'm upset about the fact that he has that baby, that tiny baby. And his baby will be spending a few days or whatever without the mother. I'm upset by that. I'm a mother. And that's a painful sight to see. If only Jusitin will sit down and tell himself the truth. He is not acting like a father that really cares about his children. Right now, he's not. He wants to grow his Facebook platform. He wants to do saga. He's being vindictive and everything. At the moment, I really hope he can rethink about keeping a brand new baby to himself when the mother has breast to feed the baby. I hope he can rethink it and realize that, see, when the baby gets older, when the baby is older, that's fine. But at this moment, as breastfeeding baby should not spend the night without her mother. That's how I feel about it. And I hope somebody will speak sense into that grown-ass man that acts like a baby. Seriously, I really hope somebody can speak some sense into him. Do whatever with Korra, but don't mess with those little innocent children. They don't deserve to be part of your problems. And they don't deserve to suffer because of adults' behavior. That's how I feel about it. As always, whatever your opinions are, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And with that, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye-bye.